Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here and I'm back again with a brand new video. So if this is your first time on the channel, don't make it your last. Be sure to subscribe and also be sure to leave a like under this video. Trust me, it helps out the channel more than you think. So with that being said, today I'm going to be talking about the Galaxy S23 FE's hidden features. And these are mainly things that initially I thought that they were negative, but it turns out to be very positive. So beginning with the design itself, one of the things that I bashed Samsung about this phone is the fact that the design is really not that big of a deal in my opinion, but as it turns out there are some things that actually are a big deal. So I bashed it a little bit in my review where I said that it is heavier, it's thicker, and it just weighs more, a little bit more uncomfortable to use in the hand after a long time. However, there are reasons why it's that way. Oh, and don't not to mention that it has a lower capacity battery, so a smaller battery, heavier phone, and it weighs more. So the reasoning behind this is actually something that I can actually forgive Samsung for the weight and for the battery capacity. Beginning with the vapor chamber, which is now 4 times bigger on here than previous generation. And what that means is that essentially this phone will be much cooler to use than the Samsung previous generations. And Samsung has been known to have kind of heating issues in the past, and they're still existent in their Galaxy A54, for example. The A54, when you use it for a certain period of time, it does get kind of, I don't want to say uncomfortably hot, but it does get hot to the point where you'll actually notice it. But with the Galaxy S23 FE, that problem is dimmed down by a lot. So a bigger vapor chamber, which allowed this phone to be cooler for a longer sustainable period of time. Even when gaming for a while, I didn't really find any major issues when it came to heating. Did it get warm? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get warm, but it doesn't get, hot to the point where you'll notice it. And the other thing that I want to talk about is also actually in the performance itself. So while we do get a smaller battery, I feel like this phone is optimized fairly well to the point that the 4500 milliamp hour battery almost feels like a 5000 milliamp hour battery. Well, let me not exaggerate. I would say it feels like a 4800 milliamp hour battery. So the optimization here is actually fairly well. So I do have to give Samsung a little bit of props when it comes to that. And also the other thing that I want to talk about in performance, which I haven't really seen a lot of reviewers talk about, is the fact that this phone actually supports what's called ray tracing, which gives a better visual representation of the game that you're playing. Now, mind you, not a lot of games right now support ray tracing in the App Store. However, I would say in the near future that's gonna change. And you could say that this phone is kind of future proof at this point, because Samsung did promise us a couple of years of software update, which is a thumbs up already, which means that when you buy this phone, it will stay in your pocket for a very long time. So let me tell you guys what I'm basically trying to say in this whole entire video. So I feel like Samsung has pushed the boundaries with the FE lineup of Samsung devices even closer to their flagship S23 lineup, which is incredible to see. And yeah, the S23, the standard S23 does have the better chip, which is supposedly going to have the better performance. But I mean, what's the gap at that point? You know what I mean? And I would say that this phone is a significant upgrade, more than I thought, between this phone and the previous generation S21 FE. It provides a better design, a more capable performance, and a much better camera in my opinion that actually gives you 8K recording, which is unheard of. Yeah, I know a lot of people may not use it, but it's there if you need it. Okay, so with that being said, I mean, I want to hear from actual users of this phone, people that have this phone or people that are actually considering getting this phone. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. So tell me what your thoughts is in the comments below, and I want to read them, and I want to hear what you guys think of this phone, and let's have a conversation in the comments. With that being said, so listen, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, we're out.